एक मिनट
अकेली आपका विजुअलाइज का हमेशा मिलिया आपको
इंग्लिश में है आज. Let us meditate for some time. So there may be some new people. So I'll explain a little bit. What we are practicing is called Vipassana meditation. It was taught by Gautama the Buddha. And it starts with awareness of breathing. Then it goes on to awareness of the body, especially sensations in the body. And then awareness of the mind. Okay, so sit very comfortably. Sit on the ground or on a chair, whichever you like, but the body should be very, very relaxed. Sit like a baby in the mother's lap. We are sitting in the lap of Mother Earth. Mind is very, very peaceful. There is no problem. So your mind is in the present moment. When the mind is in the present moment, then you can feel your body and your breath. So feel the boundary of your body, the touch of the earth, and feel the breath. The breath is going in and going out. Feel the natural breath. It is your body that is doing the breathing. You are not breathing because many times we don't even know that we are breathing. When you go to sleep, breathing continues. So, right now, see how the body is breathing. Breath goes in, then there is a turning point, then the breath goes out, then there is a gap. In breath, turning point, out breath, gap. So be aware of the whole cycle of breathing or just the in breath. Boundary of the body and breath. So, right now, it is easy to focus on the breath because we are not doing any activity, we are not distracted, but the idea is to slowly make it a habit and be aware all the time throughout the day. Throughout the day, whatever the body is doing, the body may be standing or walking or doing some action, be aware of the body and the breath. Once it becomes a habit, then throughout the day, again and again and again, suddenly you become aware. Suddenly you feel your body and your breath. And once you remember, you stay mindful for maybe a couple of minutes or more. If you can do that, then you will begin to feel boundless energy because you are not wasting so much energy on useless thinking. Right now, the less you are aware of the body and the breath, the more you are thinking irrelevant thoughts. Okay, so this is the basic uh, meditation, awareness of the breath and general awareness of the body. So today we'll try to be aware of the mind as well. So feel the body again, the boundary of the body, and with every breath, see if there is any thought in the mind. Whatever is passing through the mind. So usually it is an image or a thought in words. So whatever comes and goes away, observe it along with the breath. You can feel the body, the boundary of the body. You can feel the breath. And also see what is going in the mind. It is like you are sitting on the bank of a river and there are leaves On the river, one leaf comes and goes away. Then there is a gap. Then another leaf comes and goes away. In the same way, mind is like a river, and these thoughts are like waves, like like leaves. So one thought comes and passes away. And there may be a gap when there is no thought. So be aware of the thought, be aware of the gap, then see how another thought comes. You can feel the boundary of the body. You can feel the breath. And you are also aware of the mind now. If you are more aware of the body than the breath, then you can drop breath, just be aware of the body, the boundary of the body, the space covered by the body in the sky, and the mind. But if you can't feel the body very well, then be aware of the breath and the mind at the same time. It's like you are driving on the road. So you are aware of the boundary of your vehicle. Suppose you are driving a car, you know the boundary of your car, the left side, the right side, and so you drive with that knowledge. You know how far left you can go, and so on. But at the same time, you are aware of the traffic on the road. So we do that many, many times. Uh, our attention is not limited to just one activity or one thing. We have uh, we have the ability to be aware of two or sometimes three things at the same time. In the same way, be aware of the body, be aware of the mind. So Buddha talks about four kinds of awareness in Satipatthana Sutra. This Vipassana meditation is based on Satipatthana Sutra. So this sutra talks about Kayanupassana, means be aware of the breath and this general awareness of the body, that is Kayanupassana. Then Vedananupassana, now feel the sensations in the body. When you practice more and more and more, then you start feeling different sensations in the body. What is the sensation? Like when you are angry, there is a certain feeling in the stomach, in the chest. When you have headache, so you can feel the headache inside your head. So these are sensations. Sensation can be painful or pleasurable, but you begin to feel sensations. And in Pali language, a sensation is called Vedana. So Buddha says Vedananupassana. Be aware of the sensations in the body. Then he says Chittanupassana. Be aware of the state of your mind right now. Is the mind focused? Is it scattered? Is the mind lazy or alert? State of mind. Then he talks about Dhammanupassana. What is arising and passing away in the mind? What is coming and going? These thoughts and images with different emotional color. So emotion is always there, a component of thought. Sometimes it is very strong, sometimes it is difficult to feel, but every thought uh, can have some emotional color. So, if possible, see that as well. So, it's all Dhammanupassana. And again, Buddha talks about Chatvaro Satipatthana. Be aware of all these four, aware of the body, aware of sensations in the body, aware of state of mind, aware of what is arising and passing away in the mind. In simple words, we can say being aware of the body, be aware of the mind. Being aware of the mind, be aware of the body. So, maintaining body awareness is very important uh, in this Vipassana meditation, and maintaining equanimity. Equanimity means if there is a pleasurable sensation in the body, don't cling to it. If there is a painful sensation in the body, don't try to push it away. In the same way, when you are observing thoughts, if it is a disturbing thought, don't try to suppress it, just watch it. If it is a pleasurable thought, don't indulge in it, watch it. So everything comes and passes away. Sensation in the body or thought in the mind, they don't stay permanently. Okay, so continue being aware of the breath, the body, and the mind, and slowly make it effortless. No effort. We are not doing anything, we are just being more awake, more alive, more natural. Because when the mind is lazy, it is slightly unnatural. Similarly, uh, when the mind is wandering, it's a kind of disease, wandering uselessly. So, what we are trying to do is to become healthy again, have a healthy body, alive, alert, full of energy, and a healthy mind, alert, and then not thinking too many superfluous thoughts. The more aware you become, effortlessly aware, the the more energy you gather. So continue this sitting for as long as you have time, and then practice throughout the day. Throughout the day, suddenly ask yourself, am I aware? If you like, you can set an alarm that goes off every 1 hour, uh, and that alarm, suppose it is a piece of music, so suddenly you hear this music and you become aware again. You may be walking, you may be sitting on a chair, you may be in your office, you may be cooking. Whenever this alarm goes off, suddenly be aware of your body, your breathing, and your mind. Okay. All the best. See you day after tomorrow at 7 a.m.